Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong, the Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be the Condors kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll bring it out. It's Webb. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jakari Lewis. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. The run inside. It's Lewis. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 15-yard line, and now they're looking at 4th and short. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's King. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Condors offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that...
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just...
Oh, he's got some space. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pulls it on the option. but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's right. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 25-yard line, and now they have a decision to make on 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with those 3 points, we'll finish off the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to run it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Here we go. Ready. Back to throw, it's Singleton. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They'll go to the counter play. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move them on the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the 1st down. The Condors will send out the punt unit. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. To the air, it's Singleton. Lets it fly. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
might have a chance. Oh, he got loose. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there, and now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Hits the open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. And here in the second quarter, this field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying.
There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Looking to throw at Singleton. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves into position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Wolverines looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They start this third quarter after only being able to muster a field goal in the first half.
Yeah, and this offensive coordinator, he has been searching that entire first half to find something that might work. You can't be more anemic than they were in that first half, David. They're going to have to find the answers to the test here quickly.
And you had a whole half to do it, to talk about, to discuss. What are you seeing? How do we make some adjustments? This offense has got to find some answers, and they got to find them quick.
Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's right. Here comes the heat.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's third down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quarterback adapting. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Mountaineers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. This time they'll go to the running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I know this defense wasn't set up in a good position. Obviously, they were not set up with the best field position, but they've got to answer the call, man. That's back-to-back really good plays for this offense, and now we got to flush that. We got to put it behind us, make a stand right here, and try to limit the damage and make them kick a field goal.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble. Vince got it. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Gets it out quickly. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign on it, but here a chance to score the first touchdown of the game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, App State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. The option look. Now the pitch. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And it'll be the Condors who will punt this one away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Stepping to the right. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. This time he wants to throw. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lewis. Finds a crease at the 20. He now has 91 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much. And
this will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's right. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Making side adjustments here. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's James. Turns on the Jets. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they've got to tackle better on the back end.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
We're late in the game now. You've got the lead. You want to run the football. If you can generate a few 1st downs running the ball now, you can take these seconds and bleed them right off the clock to win.
On the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We've got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Condors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They just keep firing. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Dropping back, it's right. He's got his man. Touchdown, Condor! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Makes a grab and room to run. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.